Alright, so there's four things that have happened in the past 24 hours, and I just really wanted to talk about them. I have them written down right here. So the first thing is Robert Sarver is selling the Suns, and I'm not really into all that stuff. I don't really know about that. I guess it'll boost team morale. Maybe it'll make them better. If Sarver was making them worse, then it's good that he's selling the team. Second thing I have is Dennis Smith Jr. signing with Charlotte, and I know most of you don't even care about Dennis Smith Jr., but whenever he was on the Mavericks, I really liked Dennis Smith Jr., and the only point guard on the Hornets roster is LaMelo Ball. You can say Terry Rozier's, but he's their starting shooting guard. I think he probably will be, unless he's their sixth man, but for now, he's probably the starting shooting guard. So their backup point guard was James Bouknight, who is a shooting guard / small forward, so you can't really have him at point guard. So signing Dennis Smith Jr. was really solid. I think if he's going to be their sixth man, he can do pretty good in that role. I think he has a lot of potential. I've seen a lot of potential out of him. I think he never got a fair shot after getting traded to the Knicks. The next one is the Bojan Bogdanovic trade to the Pistons for Saben Lee and Kelly Olynyk. That just happened like an hour ago. I think it's a great trade. I think it's a great trade for both teams. The Jazz got Saben Lee, who's a good young point guard. I feel like he has quite a bit of potential. Kelly Olynyk is I've always liked Kelly Olynyk. I really don't have a reason to. I just do. So I think he'll probably be their starting center, or Walker Kessler, and then he'll be their backup center because Walker Kessler and Udoka Azubuike are the only true centers on the Jazz roster. So and now I'm having Jared Vanderbilt and Lauri Markkanen, but starting Bojan was just not good. That just isn't what you want because Bojan's old. You want to start Jared Vanderbilt, but Bojan's making what? He's making $40 million over the next 2 years or whatever. You don't want that to be off the bench, so they had to start him. Trading him to the Pistons is perfect. The Pistons have some cap space. Bojan will be great for them. As far as the Jazz go, Kelly Olynyk probably start at center. Markin will start at power forward, and then Jared Allen will be the backup. Jared Vanderbilt will be the backup power forward. So I think that makes the Jazz look a lot better. I don't think Saben Lee will be a rotation piece for them because until they trade Mike Conley, they also have Jordan Clarkson to be their sixth man at point guard. So Saben Lee's not going to get a fair shot. And then for the Pistons, this clears up a lot of room. Corey Joseph, Saben Lee, Jaden Ivey, and Killian Hayes. And Cade Cunningham. That's 5 guards. You can only have 4 guards really in your rotation. So I still think Killian Hayes is in the rotation. I have Hamidou Diallo starting as the backup shooting guard. And trading Saben Lee clears up Corey Joseph to not be a reserve player. So that's perfect for them. And then you get Bojan, of course, who's a great power forward. He can work really well with that team and kind of mentor Sadiq Bey. And then the Ime Udoka suspension, and that actually is really, really, really sad for the Celtics because, in my opinion, the Celtics are the best team in the NBA after acquiring Malcolm Brogdon, even after Gallinari got injured. This is just awful. I feel like the Celtics are, I don't know what it is about them, but I feel like they're just not confident, and after Gallinari getting injured, and now their coach is suspended, I feel like it's going to get to Tatum's head. He's not going to perform as well as he should. And I don't think the Celtics are going to make it out of the East now. I think the Bucks will. The Bucks or the Sixers. The Sixers look like they're really, really good. Even if Harden chokes, they still have so many pieces around him. They have Harden, Maxey. They have P.J. Tucker that they just signed. Daniel House they just signed. DeAnthony Melton they just traded. Danny Green, who tore his ACL for, so Danny Green's not even going to play, so they got him for nothing. They signed Montrezl Harrell. And, Joel Embiid's probably going to get better this year. Tobias Harris was looking really good in the semifinals. So, I think the Sixers, I don't know if they're better than the Celtics, but they're getting close, especially now that the Celtics don't have their coach. And the Celtics are also pretty small. Derek White will probably be their backup small forward, which he can guard small forwards. It's just not a good look for them. So that's kind of my takeaways from the 4 things that happened this week.